Okay, hello. There was a little issue, but you know what, we're just gonna pretend that never happened. But hi, hello. Oh god, it's been so long since I last streamed. It's like, sometimes I feel like, God gets bored, so he just, looks down. He's like, hey, I wonder what, dumb bitch number 25 is doing. And then he'll just, like spy on your conversations. And then you'll just be like talking to your friend and they'll be like, hey, how are you? And you'll just say, yeah, I'm good. And God will be like, oh, you're good? You know what that means? And then everything that could go wrong starts going wrong. Oh, I like there was a while before like I would get my PC back. Hi Sue. Hi, it's been so long. Okay, it's not been long. I text you all the time, but still. Hi. Okay, wait, hold on. This movement thing is throwing me off. I need it gone. Stop moving. I don't like it. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'm better static. Yes, that's better. I am a calm, composed person. I don't jump around when I talk. Okay, I do jump around when I talk, but that's not the point here. Anyways, yeah, so everything that could go wrong went wrong. My laptop, which I love and care for a lot, and one that I've never dropped, never done anything to. So the top panel kind of just separated from the keyboard, and I was like, bitch, why? Like, why would you do this to me? It's like my laptop is on life support, and it's just like, take me out, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Which is very upsetting. I've cared for you a lot, and this is how you repay me? Technology nowadays. But anyways, today we're gonna do something fun. I had this plan for a very long time, but I couldn't do it because of all the shit that was happening. But today we're gonna look at some really nice VTuber models, and I got like, when I asked around in the community, I got so many models to look through that I think around more than 100. Laptop just decided to give up on life. Yeah, and it's not fair. Okay, I too want to give up on life, but I'm still here. And you know what that means? If I can't give up, you can't either. we suffer together. But anyways, so I got a lot of VTuber models, and we're gonna look through them, and we're gonna assign them some very lovely and amazing Wattpad tropes. And I have a very nice list. Let me show you. Hold on. Shifting. Where am I? There I am. Why am I there? Hold on, this is not what I wanted to show you. Technical issues. Yes, we have this really nice list over here. Shut the fuck up, YouTube. Nobody cares. Yeah, right. Okay. Can you guys see this? Hold on. Right. So we have this lovely list over here with all these Wattpad tropes. First of all, you have the OG trope, the famous one, the trope that everyone wants to be a part of, sold to One Direction. Now I know that One Direction is no more, like, it's not a thing anymore. So you could take it like a, umbrella heading for sold to some boy band. Which boy band? I don't fucking care. You figure that out. After that, we have, you have the classics. Good girl meets bad boy. It's a very classic trope, very boring, very het. Ugh. Then you have the Stockholm Syndrome trope, which I don't know why people like so much. Like, are you all okay? Do you all need therapy? You need help? But yeah, you have the owned by the mafia boss trope. Then you have the arranged marriage to the millionaire trope. And you know what? This might just be me, but I would not mind being married to the millionaire. Like, you do you, my guy, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and we'll just live in peace. I know a lot of people have this rhetoric, like, money can't buy happiness. And I'm here to tell you, you are wrong. If I had money, life would be so much easier. But yeah, there's the married to the millionaire trope. Then you have the enemies to lovers, but boring edition. Come on, it's Wattpad. How exciting can it get? Unless you're on AO3, it's boring. Then you have the obligatory fantasy story about noble knights and stuff. Most Wattpad stories go between ugly bastards, millionaires, gangsters, bad boys. They all kind of fall under the same category. So sometimes you want to spice things up. You write about fantasy stories and knights and shit. Hi, Lucy. So that's that trope over there. Everything just goes in, everything that doesn't fit anywhere else goes in there. And after that, we have, you know, the trope that everybody in the 2000s, like around 2010, was talking about. She's not like other girls. It was a trend back then, to look somebody in the eye and tell them, hey, you can't say that to me. I'm not like other girls. I like to hang out with the guys. Guys are so, guys aren't so dramatic. They're so less problematic compared to girls. She's not like other girls. Then you have the horror story cryptid. It might surprise a lot of people, but Wattpad actually has decent horror stories. But you don't really see them on the front page between all the romance and the dramas and the millionaires, where it actually has a decent collection of horror stories, which is surprising because it's like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Then you have They Call Me the Regina George Wannabe. Obviously, since we are talking about Wattpad tropes, you will have the mean bitch. She will always be there. She's going to be the cheerleader. She's going to be the pastor's daughter. She's religious. She's Christian. She believes that her beliefs are better than yours. And she's going to bully, and she's bullying you. But she does it in such a way, like she tries to be sassy and sarcastic, but she's not. She's not Regina George. No one is. Then you have the last one, which is Apocalypse, but make it a drama romance. So when, you remember Hunger Games came out? So yeah, when Hunger Games came out, literally everybody was writing dystopian novels. It's like the world is ending. There is, like, corrupt people are in power. There are less resources. So what are you going to do? What is the big change people are going to make? Well, they're gonna assign you soulmates. Welcome to the apocalypse. You get a soulmate. Enjoy. Yay. It's Wattpad. What do you expect? So yeah, these are the tropes that we have lined up for today, and we have, as you can see, some lovely models to go through. There are a lot of them. So we have some lovely models to go through. So it should be fun. Everyone's gonna get a story. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked after that. Like, oh, you think I'm like this? Oh god, hold on. I have music every time and I forget to put it on. Come here. Right, there we go. Okay, so before we start, I think I need to clarify one thing first. Please understand that I have no hate towards you or your VTuber model. I'm just a clown doing clown things. Please don't be offended. And if you're offended, then there's like not much I can do about that. So anyways, let's get started. So first and foremost, we have the... Yes, okay. Ready to go. Okay, so looking at this model, it's very it's very fantasy. There's the wings, the outfit, the horns, the ears. It's very fantasy. So you would, the right thing to do would be to put it in the obligatory fantasy story about noble knights and stuff. But, I want to do something different. I'm not gonna go by just the outfit, we're gonna go by the vibe. I feel this character is very good boy meets bad girl. I know the usual trope is good girl meets bad boy, but I'm just, flip it. Or, good boy meets bad boy, like, whatever floats your boat, man. I don't judge you. But yeah, he's very, a good guy sort of character, does his homework on time, wears decent clothes, doesn't stand out too much in the crowd, wears glasses, so when the story ends he takes off his glasses and suddenly voila, makeover, and everyone's like, oh my god, were you always so beautiful behind your glasses? I didn't know that. So yeah. And obviously there's gonna be a villain there, like probably your love interest ex, who's probably the head cheerleader or the jock or head something. You know, they're always in the position of power, they're very popular, they try to bully you, and they kind of succeed at one point, and there's probably a bet involved somewhere. You guys know how it goes with these. So yeah, this is the good boy. So hold on. There we go. I'm gonna look for it here. Where is it? Oh, there. Go up. There we go. Good boy. Good girl, bad boy trope. Okay, what's next? Let's see. Managing these two windows is killing me. I don't like it. I wish there was an easier method, but okay, let me see. Next one. What do you guys think? It's very high schooly, very good girl, bad boy again. But is there something else that we can fit it in? Oh, wait, I forgot. Completely forgot about this trope. The soul to one direction trope. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're getting sold to one direction. Hey, but it's not all bad. You get paid. Like, okay, you don't get paid. Your family gets paid a lot. And you know, after all the hard work, the torture, the very toxic relationships, you find true love. And isn't that what all of this is about? Wait, where is it? Oh, there's so many. And it doesn't matter if true love is with a 1D person. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna come back to this later. I'm gonna find it later. But yeah, this is soul to one direction. There can be worse things. There can really be worse things, guys. I can assure you. Okay, what's next? Okay, it's one. Okay, one. So here's the thing. Most of these models, I've only glanced at them once while I was compiling everything together. But Vaughn's model is something I've seen before because I see her streams. So, and I already have an idea of where she goes. She's the good girl. No, she's not the good girl. She's not like other girls. Oh god, Vaughn, I'm so sorry. Please be my friend after this. She's not like other girls. You must be thinking, hey, why do you say that? Well, look at her. She's sporty, she goes out, she hangs out with the guys. And you know, one day while she's coming back from school, she sees the bad boy and he's injured, okay? There's blood. There's just this tiny cut on his forehead, very small, and it just leaves a very fashionable line of blood. You know, you don't want to rough up his beautiful face. You want it to look aesthetically pleasing. So the girls go oh my god, he's still so hot. So yeah, and he's bleeding, kind of. So you know, she walks up to him. She saves him from the bad guys chasing after him, and she cleans him up. You know, redoes bandages up his wound, if you can call it a wound. And then he's like, "Aren't you afraid?" And she looks him in the eyes and she says, "I'm not like other girls." This is how you lose friends 101. Okay, let's see. Oh god, one. Oh, there she is. She's not like other girls. I'm kind of glad Vaughn isn't online and she's not in the stream right now. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. The next one. Oh, okay. I should have I'm not gonna say anything. Actually, no. This is a family-friendly stream. We are not horny people. We are good, pure children of God. So, anyways, this is, when you first look at it, you might think this is definitely arranged marriage to the millionaire. No horny here. No, absolutely no horny at all. I have a bottle of water, but it's not water, it's holy water. I am literally purifying myself as we speak. So yeah, you might look at this and go like, yeah, this is Married to the Millionaire. Like, this is the millionaire, obviously. But I'm here to tell you that, no, you're wrong. See, here's the thing. You can't just look at the model and just go and just make a judgment. You have to look at the model. You have to feel the vibe. If this was an AO3 to your list, this would have gone in a very different direction. But since this is a Wattpad one, this is, let's say, this is owned by the mafia boss, and this is the mafia boss. Oh god. No, he's the head of his familia, is that what it's called? I don't know, man. I'm not very familiar with this trope. I don't write about mafia bosses, and I don't read stories about that either. It's usually very toxic. So yeah, this is owned by the mafia boss. He is the mafia boss. He has like a very strong team under him. He was the underdog. No one thought that he would take over. Thank you, Sue. Love you. You the best. Yes. No one thought that he would take over. Everyone thought he was weak. But then they didn't know that there was like someone really cunning behind those glasses. So like he took over the family business and he changed it. And then one day, as he was going to work, like for a meeting or something, he saw her walking down the street and he realized, oh my god, isn't this her? Isn't this my childhood friend, the only person who was ever kind to me? I must get to know her. But do you get to know her in a normal way, like, approach? Okay, again, I'm just using her because mostly Wattpad stories are very, very heterosexual. So, if her is not your thing, that's completely okay. Whatever you want, it's fine. We don't judge here. We accept all identities. Anyways, yes, he sees her walking down the street, but instead of, introducing himself, like you would, like, you say, like, hi, remember me, blah, 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 can I get your number? No. You most likely will, research, do a background check on her family history, see who's in debt. If they are in debt, propose to pay off the debt. But we go like, but yeah, you gotta give me your kid. And then the parents, either the parents will say no, or she'll go like, okay, you know what, I'll do it for my family. And thus the story goes. Oh my god, I'm gonna get blacklisted in the community. Just like, get this crazy person out of here. Okay, let's see. My mafia boss, where art thou? If I can't find the model in... Oh, there it is. This stream should be called How to Get Cancelled on Twitter in like 20 seconds flat. Okay, let's see. What's the next one? This is very fantasy. Okay, you have like a supernatural creature, something from like probably something mythological. So I'm gonna put this in the fantasy category, which isn't a bad thing, because fantasy can be interesting, especially when it goes into mythology. And I'm gonna put this in. But yeah, I'm gonna say this, and it's very hard for me to share this, but since this is Wattpad, the only mythology stories you'll find is Greek mythology. So sorry. Or if you stumble into the anime oriented side of things, Japanese mythology, but it's not going to be accurate. It's going to be something picked out of some anime, which doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I mythology. As for a story, I'd say, so since it's Greek mythology, this gives more like a nymph sort of vibe, like a water nymph or something. And hold on 1 second. Oh God, it's getting cold. Okay, yeah, like a water nymph. So just a normal nymph living her life with her sisters until one day, an incarnation of one of the famous Greek heroes, like Perseus or Jason, and all the other sons. There's so many, I can't remember all the names. And no, it's not Hercules. His story is very, set in stone. So yeah, an iteration of some Greek hero, or better yet, since Wattpad really likes romancing Greek gods, a Greek god appears. Nymph and Greek god. I would say Apollo. This sounds very Apollo. He's also okay. Apollo is not one of the famous ones. For some reason, everyone on Wattpad really wants to fuck Hades, which is a change from the norm. That is, in Hollywood, Hades is always seen as the villain. So it's a nice change. Everyone wants to get with Hades. So, but for variety's sake, we'd say it's like Apollo, or what, Dionysus. Poor guy never gets any screen time. What's wrong with him? He's the party god, he gets drunk. You all should want to be with Dionysus, you get free drinks. Guys, come on. So yeah, and she gets approached by them, and they start talking, and the Greek god, he really wants her. But she's like, no, I can't be with you, because as most Greek gods go, they're probably married. Don't let me what's going on. But yeah, the love story somehow pans out. The god's wife turns out to be the villain. She gets punished. Sad because Dionysus was a favorite amongst the ancients. Yeah, why wouldn't he be your favorite? He's the party god. Man just wants to have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, let's see. Hold on. Blue, where's the model? I don't know why not. Feels like not everything loaded. Probably there she is. I couldn't find one model, and I'm just like, where is it? Where are you? Okay, there you go. Justice for Dionysus. Okay, next one. Ooh, okay. It's very, you remember when, okay, so this trend, it came out, sometime after Twilight, where everyone was writing, so you wanted to know what the next fan favorite paranormal creature would be. And, someone put their hand, they just wrote down the paranormal creatures on a chit, someone picked it out, and it was fallen angels. So then everyone was writing about fallen angels. There were so many stories about them. One of the books called Fallen, the whole Fallen series, was also pretty famous. They got a movie which was very bad. Not that the good books were any better, but yeah. So it gives me very fallen angel vibes. Wait. What am I waiting for? Sue? It has a movie? Yeah, it has a movie. It was a very bad movie. They didn't market it. It didn't release in theaters. It's pretty bad. It's not good at all. But the books were also very dull, so the movie just didn't stand a chance. But yeah, this is a very fallen angel vibe. This is I would say she's the guardian angel. She's a guardian angel, but a guardian angel who committed the sin of falling in love with the person she was supposed to just watch over. And you try to resist the urge, just no, I can't be in love. Angels aren't allowed to intervene in the lives of their wards, but she did it anyways eventually, when she knew that the person that she loved was in pain, and then she fell. And then one day they met again, and thus the romance sparked. Oh god. Oh god, this reminds me of that very bad book. I can't remember its name, but there was this book where like 3 angels came down to earth, Gabriel being one of them, and they were supposed to basically, it was like hell was encroaching upon humans and their job was to get rid of the demons and then go back. And of course, as angels, as these type of stories would have it, the youngest angel who'd never been to earth before and had like a childlike innocence had to go to high school, where she met a guy. He was a jock and they fell in love. I'm like, what the fuck is an angel going to high school? But sure, man. Sure. Oh. It's like one of those moments where, you know, you read these books and you go to school and you wonder, oh my god, I wonder if someone in my school is a fallen angel. And then you look around and you're surrounded by clowns and you realize, oh, okay, then never mind. It's definitely the fantasy. Okay, go in there. You know, that Twilight phase, after which everyone was like, what if someone around me is oh my god. Yeah, you're an angel, have special duties, but you gotta attend high school. If I was an angel and God was like, hey, I need a favor, I would be like, what do you want? And then he goes like, I need you to go to earth and attend high school. I would just laugh and tell him, why don't you just send me straight to hell? That would be so much easier and so much better for all of us. Like, for the sake of my sanity, just send me to hell. Oh my god. She's a unicorn. She's a freaking unicorn. How am I supposed to make fun of a unicorn on Pride Month? Are you serious? Are you trying to get my gay card revoked? Is that it? Oh, I love the design though. It's like so pretty. It's like clouds and stars, wings. Okay, I'm gonna say something. Don't throw shoes at me. This has high-key My Little Pony vibes. Like, someone saw My Little Pony and they were like, oh, I wanna ride My Little Pony, but all of them as humans. This is... So she's like a My Little Pony character, like a self-insert OC, and like she goes, obviously because it's Wattpad and this is usually written by kids, Twilight Sparkle. Yeah, so she has to go to school obviously, and at school she meets the one. He's the bad boy. Or the bad boy. The bad, you know what, bad person. Does it have the same ring to it as a bad boy? We're just gonna stick with bad boy for now. Yeah, he's the bad boy, and okay, you know what? I know. And you know, she might look innocent, but she has a sassy side to her. She can stand her ground. So when the bad boy tries to do dumb shit, like, you know, play stupid games, she helps him win stupid prizes. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So like, you know, they fight, they butt heads, then I can never agree on one thing until disaster strikes and they're forced to confront their feelings for one another. Possibly, you know, the introduction of like a fiance for one of them, so you can have that love triangle to just really drive home the point that this is enemies to lover boring addition to the story. Okay, let's see. Right. Where is the model? Should be easy to find since it's like so distinctive, but I can't find it. There she is. I'm not sure if Twilight Sparkles is like sassy enemies to lover kind, because okay, I'm gonna say something, don't hate me. I've never seen My Little Pony. I've only seen memes on the internet. It wasn't a thing where I grew up. Okay. Oh. It's like I can see the future. Here is a bad boy for a My Little Pony story. Are there other like animals in My Little Pony? I'm not sure. But yeah, here's the bad boy. Like, you look at that. I binged it last year. It was honestly pretty good. I might check it out. Let's see. But yeah. Like, this is the bad boy right here. Like, you know, he's not like other guys. He's a loner. He spends time by himself. But that doesn't mean that he's bad at school. Actually, he's pretty freaking smart. And everyone is always in awe of him because like he doesn't talk to anybody else. He keeps to himself. If you try to have a conversation with him, he'll just walk away. And when it comes to her My Little Pony lead, she's the only one he'll talk to, and the only one he'll show any expressions to, and then you just know that there's something going on here. But because our main lead is dense, okay, I'm not gonna say the word I was gonna say because that's mean, but because our main lead, as main leads would go, is dense, she doesn't realize how much he cares for her and how much he sacrifices for her. and you'll obviously have the obligatory scene where he gets injured while protecting her, and then she's like, why would you do that? And he's like, silly, don't you understand? And then you'll have just like the dramatic music playing in the background. Wait, this is a Wattpad story. Okay, Wattpad stories also, like, you have that bracket and they'll be like, author's note, listen to this song while reading this scene. I love this song so much, it inspired everything. Haha, bye. Author's note, end. Okay. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Can't believe both the enemies to lovers ended up together on the tier list. Okay, what's next? Ooh, okay, she's very cute, very bubbly. She has, I'm gonna say, not like other girls. She's bubbly, she's cute, she's sweet to everyone. Like, cutest kid in town, sweet to everybody. Everyone loves her. But do they really? Obviously, if you're sweet to everyone and you're popular, there's always going to be that group that's like envious, like, oh, I'm sure she's fake and all of that shit. And enter the love interest, who's also like so if she's the sweetest kid in town, they are the meanest one. Not like mean in a bully kind of way, but mean in a I don't care about other people, I don't need nobody, I'm fine on my own kind of way. And in the beginning even they think that maybe she's fake, but then they get to know her because of an incident, and these incidents are usually the main lead getting beaten up and then the other lead taking care of them. You know how it goes. There's only so much variety you can get. But yeah, and thus the love story begins. Okay, where is it? There. Oh, she's not like other girls. There we go. Okay, this is so cute. Do you see that fluffy tail? That is the fluffiest tail I've ever seen, and I would like to nap in it. That is so fluffy. I love this model. Okay, Yukuma. Let's see. It's very fantasy vibes. The rare fantasy stories that are mythology based but not centered around Greek mythology. Fantasy based. I think they would be like an like a shop in like one of the major towns, like maybe like not a shop but more like a cafe or something, and people love going there like because the owners are like the sweetest person and so pretty. And one day a soldier walks in. He's tired, he's hungry, but he has no money, but she feeds him anyways. And then he gets interested in her. So yeah, they start hanging out, they get to know each other, they have a lot of wholesome moments, preferably by like a pond or something at night, because you gotta set that mood, like that aesthetic mood. But then they find out that she's actually the lost princess of the kingdom who ran away when she was young after her parents were killed, and the king was overthrown by the army general. And now she must rally on, fight the corrupt general, and take her place as queen. I think it's a pretty solid story. Okay, wherefore it's so hard for me to find the models. I don't know if all the pictures loaded properly. Oh, there it is. Fantasy story. I honestly would have put on more tropes, but then I only had like so much space to work with. So yeah, okay, let's see what's next. Ooh. I can see it. So once like that princess story ends, this story starts. She's the princess's best friend. She works in the store with her, and is like the emotional support, has known the princess since the princess left the palace, and probably is one of the only people who knew her secret. Mayhaps she was even the daughter of a maid, and when the maid helped the princess run away, she stayed with the family, so they're childhood friends. And obviously the knight has like a grumpy sidekick. The grumpy sidekick and the childhood best friend meet. They don't like each other, they fight a lot. They go constantly calling each other out, like she takes shots at him. Yeah, you can see it. This will be your second book in which this character and the knight's snarky friend go on an adventure to find the mole, like the person who is plotting the new queen's demise. Like how all of this is just coming together. Because I honestly put all of these, like everything in this PPT just like by chance. I did not like put them together in like a certain order. This is enemies to lovers. Go here. Okay. Not very sure about this one. Thinking. It's very, like, it has a very sweet and innocent vibe, but also not like, sweet and innocent on the outside, but kick-ass on the inside sort of a thing, like don't judge a book by its cover sort of a thing. Which category would that come under? Let me take a look. No, I don't think she's being sold to one direction. Good girl, bad boy. Actually, you know what? You put her in the not like other girls category. I know we're getting a lot for that one, but this one fits because it's not like other girls in the sense like, oh, she's so sweet, she's so nice, she's like the best person ever, but more like, don't judge a book by its cover. She may look like an angel, but inside there's the devil. There we go. Ooh, this is very like Project Isekai vibes. Like, this person's definitely in a boy band. Like, they are on stage with all the lights, the sparkles, the fans, singing their heart out. This is like something out of Utapri Uta no Prinsama, or like what is that? N-Stars? Like, definitely someone somewhere is playing the N-Stars game and rolling on the gacha and wishing that they get this character. So how would this work in a Wattpad setting? This is sold to One Direction? Yes, Sue, I'm calling you out. I'm actively calling you out. Yes, so this is like the sold to One Direction category. But of course, instead of One Direction, it's whatever Project Isekai, Utapri, N-Stars, whatever is there, like whichever band this is, it's whichever group this is, it's that. And this is the main lead comes working as their maid, and like this guy is like the friendly one, the peppy one. Like on TV he's like the friendly peppy one. He does cute things, like, you know, making like finger hearts and everything for the fans, and like talks in a very cute way. But on the inside he's hurting, and only the main lead can see it. They have like these bonding moments where she looks at him, you know, he's laughing, and she's like, you don't have to pretend with me, I know you're hurting. And he breaks down and he just tells her his entire life story. Like, it all started when I was 5 years old. No, it all started when I was conceived. Then they get to know each other, but alas, even though he is the good one, he is the sweet one, the caring one, the underdog, the least toxic relationship the male lead has ever had, he's just not the one. Because obviously the one is always the brooding bad boy who mistreats the main lead. Okay, let's see. Where art thou? It's so hard to find characters in this. There's so many. Okay, we'll come back to it. Did it not load? I'm not sure. We'll just come back to it. Okay, let's see. What is next? It's 9. Like, it has like a very punk vibe. Like the collar, the piercings. I think those are nose piercings there as well. The earring, the colored hair. It has like a very punk rock kind of vibe. This is good girl bad boy, but this is the bad boy. Like, he's like he's very, how do I put this, like, not the typical bad boy. Like, when you look at him, he smiles, he jokes around, but he's always sitting in the back of the class, doesn't talk to anybody, doesn't have a friend circle. Just very despite his friendly nature, he's very mysterious. And obviously our main lead is the only one who ever gets to know him. And obviously he has demons, because, you know, it's a Wattpad story. That's how this So he has demons that he isn't willing to share with anyone, and he believes that as long as he can keep smiling, he'll deal with everything on his own. He's strong enough. He doesn't need nobody. I know I've said the doesn't need anybody thing multiple times. That's kind of just how all these stories go. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh wait, this one. This was so to One Direction, wasn't it? She found it. Go here. Go there. Okay. Oh, that is 9. There we go. Oh, DC found that one too. So to One Direction. Go there. See, it all works out in the end. Oh, this is very cute, very innocent. This is definitely giving me serious good girl vibes. Like, she is your good girl. She doesn't break curfew. She doesn't go out partying. She doesn't drink alcohol. Like underage drinking. No sir. She goes to school. She pays attention in class. Her teachers love her. Like, she's the apple of her parents' eyes. No, actually, no, scratch that. She's the good girl. She's gonna have some trauma. Step parent. There's probably the involvement of like a step parent who's always mean to her, and maybe step siblings. Like very like a modern day Cinderella retelling sort of a thing. Yeah, I think that fits. So obviously she's gonna like meet the one, and they're gonna sing a few musical numbers around, like, you know, they're gonna sing few musical numbers in the hallway, but no one will be able to hear them obviously, because that's just how it goes. Don't you ever have that moment in your life where you're just, you know, leaning against a locker, distressed and sad, and you just break into a musical number in your mind and then you start dancing? Ooh, this is I think we found our first Regina George wannabe. And I don't say this in a bad way. No, you look at that model. Okay, you look at that model. I would let her beat me up in the playground. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. It's supposed to be family friendly. But yes, I would let her beat me up in the playground. And I would thank her for it. Like, thank you for bullying me. But, you know, just because she's the bully, she's the Regina George wannabe, it doesn't mean that she's not sad. She comes from a rich family, but her parents don't pay attention to her. She just wants a friend, and when she looks at the good girl, who is suffering like she is, who is suffering like she is, but still happy, she gets so angry. She's not a bad person. Don't worry, by chapter 25, she's gonna get a redemption arc. It's gonna be rushed as fuck, but she's gonna get a redemption arc. But until then, we're gonna get bullied in the playground and we're gonna be happy for it. We're gonna put our hands together and say thank you. Okay, let's see. There it is. I love. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I love when characters have different eye colors. Heterochromia, is that what it's called? I'm not very sure. But yeah, I love that whole thing. So, this has very boy next door kind of vibes. So in your she's not like other girls stories or good girl bad boy stories, you always you have the best friend, right? He's the best friend and he's known the main lead since they were kids, always been by their side, always supported them, always uplifted them, and you would think that this person would be the perfect choice. But of course they're the best friend, the boy next door. So he doesn't get anything. He confesses to the main lead, like halfway through the book, and he tells her that, why won't you choose me? I've loved you my whole life. I know you better than anyone. I've never hurt you. Why won't you choose me? Why would you choose someone who probably made a bet on whether he could make you fall in love with them or not? But the main lead is just like, no, but I love him. I can't forget him. He makes me feel things that no one else has. And yes, those things are hurt and abuse, but it's fine. This is my fantasy. It may not look like it, but I'm very kinky. Okay, I'm going off a tangent here. I need to stop monologuing. But yes, this is the boy next door in a good girl, bad boy story, who unfortunately does not get the love of his life, but it's fine. You're better without her, guy. This is detailed. I love the color scheme. Like, usually you would not see hair color like this. Like, the main hair color is like this, like darkish gray with this strike of orange, like a neon orange. I kind of like it. It works well. It has a very like post-apocalyptic vibe, like very Tower of God, omniscient reader sort of a thing. I know those aren't Wattpad things now, because Wattpad cannot move past like zombie apocalypse or something. Like, it's always a virus. But it has a very dungeon traveler sort of a thing going for it. Like, this guy's seen shit. Like, this person's seen shit, and they are prepared. They're like I have my gear, I have like everything, my artifacts with the right with the right substats, and I'm ready to go. Hi, you say. Oh my god, you're here. Hi. But yes, they are very post-apocalyptic, and but since we're talking Wattpad and post something apocalypse related, obviously they're like in the dungeon, and over there they see someone. Oh, hold on. So my headset has this thing where I can lower the music for myself, so I don't really know how loud it is. I try not to listen to things when I'm streaming. But yes, this is okay, I don't really like apocalypse stories, so I don't really know what to do with this. It's like go in a dungeon and find a soulmate. Oh, that's tragic. But it's also Wattpad. Okay, wait. Right, okay, now I know. Assign me a Wattpad trope, I beg of you. I love Wattpad stories and tropes. That's really good. Hold on, I'll do that. Hold on one second. Let me just put this away. Let me open my Twitter. Ew, Twitch, fuck off. What the fuck did you just say to me? Jeff the Killer, are you serious right now? Okay. You say, we're gonna look at your character. For fuck's sake, I can't spell. There. Why do you not have it pinned, my guy? I have to look for it now. Okay, we'll judge by the profile picture here. Okay. Yes, you have read of any of them. I'm brilliant. No. Okay, listen. I did a horror story stream where I clearly said I don't like Jeff the Killer. I think he's basic as fuck. He's not scary. He's a clown. Clown makeup gone wrong. That's Jeff the Killer. But yes, you say, that's the point. Shut the fuck up. So basically what you're telling me is that you have very shitty taste in men. And you just wanna fall in love with the Wattpad bad boy, isn't it? That's it, isn't it? Just say, I'm just gonna toss you in the she's not like other girls tier and move on. Because clearly you're not like other boys. No. I caught you in 4K. You want to fall in love with the edgy bad boy who has daddy issues and still listens to MCR till this day. I can see through you. He paints his nails black, probably has one side of his head shaved, even though that is so out of style now. And he always wears like a leather jacket with probably like spikes or some shit. And he rides a motorbike. And he'll never have a proper conversation with you. No. Conversations, communicating, emoting, no. You're very close, not gonna lie. See, I just knew it. I took a look at your profile picture, and I just knew it. Your love interest is just gonna say like cryptic shit all of the time. It's like he means one thing, but he can't say it directly, so he wraps it up in a very, very poor metaphor. And obviously, since you're so in love with him, you just go like, wow, you're so intelligent. But everyone else around is like, bro, what the fuck? What did you just say? Blinded by love. Okay, I'm gonna close this now. You say blinded by love, falling in love. You say please don't fall in love with idiots. That is all I ask. The motorcycle is sexy, yes. But it's not worth it. There's literally people that someone save this boy. Just remember, you say the motorcycle might be sexy, but there's nothing more to it. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's your bad boy. Here's your bad boy. Here's your edgy bad boy. Can't believe everything is aligning so well. But I love idiots. I cherish them. They make me feel better about myself. The stars have aligned. I have spoken your love story into reality. Here's your future boyfriend. Now it's all up to you, Yusuf. What you do next is up to you. Here's your edgy bad boy. He's out there thinking that he's the villain. And do you know why he thinks he's the villain? Because there was cake left in the fridge from probably his sister's birthday, and she was looking forward to eating that last piece of cake. That was her only wish. But one day he came back home from school really hungry and he ate the cake. And his sister was so sad. Give me his number. We can chat a little bit about it. Do I look like I've set up a dating center over here? See, I am the prophet. I tell you the future. I give you glimpses of it. Now you have to go out and find him on your own. It's destiny. I can't do anything else. Maybe he'll see this video and he'll find you himself. Or maybe you'll have to go find him. I can't do anything. And also, I don't want to do anything. My role in this ends here. So yes, he ate the last piece of cake. And since then, his sister stopped talking to him. And since then, he's believed that he's the villain. He's the bad boy. He ruins everything he touches. And do you know why he believes that? Because on the inside, he has a sister complex. So yeah, you say you have to battle it out with his sister. Oh god, and we fall in love and have edgy children. It's not even like your children had something traumatic happen in their lives. It's more like they were born and that was traumatic enough. Whole family needs therapy. The sister complex. Sorry, it's just written in the stars. There's nothing I can do. Like I said, I'm just the prophet. I don't make these stories up. This is what the background now. This is what the universe told me, and I'm just relaying it to you. Yeah, she's not like other girls because she's. Look at them. I'm scared of women. You know what? Understandable. Understandable, sir. Carry on. But you know, if you want the love of your life, you're gonna have to like fight it out. That's just, what the hell have I done? Where is it? Oh my god, talk about messing things up. Yeah, if you want the love of your life, you're gonna have to be brave, because this edgy boy is not gonna do anything. He's just gonna put on his earphones, switch on some MCR, and just walk away. Not even MCR, probably like Linkin Park, What I've Done, playing on repeat. Someone watched too much Transformers. God, this is so cute. It's like the cutest model ever. It comes with... Oh, the model comes with its own little bag. It's so cute. But we're not falling in love with this. Where is my love story? This is where my love story ends. I mean, like, I gave you a choice. You just have to be brave. What is love if you don't fight for it? I know, it's such a cute design. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, the color scheme, it's so fluffy and so adorable. I just want to pet. I can't say mean things about this. Even the stars refuse to say mean things about this. Who is this? Okay, you know what? We're gonna go back to Yusei's story. I'm gonna remove the sister and insert a little brother instead. This is like the little younger sibling. Adorable, loved by everyone. Since first day of kindergarten, everyone's loved them. And obviously, even though the older brother is like an edgy fuck, they look at their sibling and they go like, there is still something good in this world. Okay, you say you don't have to fight it out with the sister, you have to fight it out with this person here. Good luck. Okay. Sorry, what's this? Yeah, there we go. Hey, I can't say anything mean about this. I am weak to cuteness. Ooh, I really like that. I love kitsunes. I remember like all the time I've spent reading about kitsune lore. Teen Wolf. That's where it started. Okay, but that trope always gets me. Love when an edgy person adores their cute sibling. True. Why am I the one to do the fighting for someone's love? It ain't fair. Listen, that's what happens when you're the main lead. You gotta fight. You don't have a choice. The universe won't give you a choice. You could run away from the fight, but you'll end up back to square one. You just have to do it. Love is war. Kaguya-sama. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like Manai na Patsune Miku too. Okay, clowns, calm down in the chat. Okay, we're talking about this model now. You say you're done. Your story is done. The stars have spoken. You can fight them, but they won't change their mind. Okay, they're wearing glasses. And glasses in a Wattpad story only means one thing: makeover. Makeover means good girl. we have it. This is the nerd of the classroom. Always studying, always has her head on the book. Doesn't pay attention to everyone. Gossip, parties, friends. No thank you. She wants the perfect GPA because she's going to a good college on a scholarship. And ain't nobody getting in her way until one day the bad boy comes in. He's a transfer student, just came to the school. And from the moment he walks into the room, you know, okay, he's trouble. You know it. And obviously he wrecks her entire future. But even though she stops studying and starts paying attention to like him instead and fucks up exams and stuff, she still goes to the college of her dreams on a scholarship. Because mainly it pass. I want to go to... Why do you give everyone love? Because this is Wattpad. You say it's Wattpad. Have you ever seen a Wattpad story without edgy love interests? There's only so much I can do. Still trying to my best to keep each story different from the other, but there's only so much I can do. Wherefore? Okay, I can't find the model. We'll come back to it in a bit. I have seen many, but most of them are cringy yaoi stories or Jeff the Killer and self-insert OC stories. Okay, I don't know which part of Wattpad you're lurking in. And are you sure that wasn't fanfiction.net? That was the thing too. Ooh, this is very fantasy vibes. It's like Forest Witch, probably like one of the, you know, a witch in training under like a very popular master. You should read some of them. No thank you. I like my eyes and I like my 2 brain cells. I don't want them to die. So no thank you. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Very witch in training sort of vibes. Like they're probably studying under some famous wizard or witch known throughout the realm, and they're like the clumsy intern working without pay, because even in a fantasy story, interns don't get any rights. It's only suffering. Your brain cells conduct voice love. Fuck off. Listen, just because you killed your brain cells while falling in love with edgy teens doesn't mean that I have to do the same thing. Merlin's Apprentice. Yeah, okay, Merlin's a good option. But when you say Merlin, I imagine Fate Merlin, because he's just cuter and I would very much like to crawl into his lap and stay there. So I imagine Fate Merlin. But this isn't about me. God, I wish it was me. But yes. So yeah, Merlin's Apprentice. And you know, they're very clumsy, not good at magic. And everyone's like, what does Merlin see in them? Why them? Oh no, not the hot Merlin. When I get back to watching anime. I see you. Bye bye. Have fun with the anime. Don't fall for any edgy anime characters. So yes, Merlin. Yeah, so everyone's like, what does this person have that I don't? Why did Merlin choose them? But Merlin knows that they have potential, and that potential can only be unlocked with true love's kiss. It's like when your loved one is in danger, and with the power of friendship, you suddenly, you know, just blast the enemy into outer space. That's how this goes. And then Merlin at the end just fades away into the sunset like, I have done my work. Goodbye. And then, you know, everyone cries, but because I love Merlin, he isn't actually dead. He just really wants to retire, so he faked his own death, and now he's living happily with me. Yes, this is about me. Okay. This reminds me of like a nine-tailed fox. I love like how every foxtail has like a different color. Going on the same story, I'm gonna say that this is like the witch's love interest. Like they are like the catalyst for the plot, basically. Like they have something that the villain wants desperately. So Merlin tasks the apprentice to like take care of them, to protect them, and thus the love story begins. I love how it's all just falling into place. Okay. You would think that this would be easier to spot, but I'm blind. So I can't see shit. Oh, there it is. Ooh, this is Gundam. Like Saint Seiya, is that it? Saint Seiya, Knight of the Zodiac kind of vibes. It's so Gundam Seed Destiny. Or even Power Rangers, actually. Can't forget about Power Rangers. It's definitely very superhero, like the Golden Ranger or something, come here from the future, doesn't fit in with the team, but you know, they've come to save everyone from, reminds me of Kamen Rider. I'm not very familiar with that, so I'm just gonna go with the Power Rangers thing, and like, you know, they've come here from the future to save humanity from a terrible end. And then they come here, they meet somebody they weren't meant to meet, and they fall in love, and they know that they can't be together because, you know, they're from the future and their love interest is from the present. They fall in love anyways, and then the end, after a lot of crying and drama and you know, very very dramatic goodbyes, turns out that this person can no longer go back to the future that they came from, and they have to live in the present forevermore. Because it's a Wattpad story, obviously there's gonna be a happy ending. Come on now. Okay. Let's see. There. I'm gonna put it at apocalypse, but make it a romance drama, because like they came from an apocalyptic future. Like to change things. So yeah. Okay. This is definitely like something post-apocalyptic, but it's like AIs are a thing, but still the human race is suffering because of lack of resources. It's like a futuristic world, but with like a twist, like a Cinderella sort of retelling, like very rags to riches. She meets, like, the future is, you have two factions of society as you would in any apocalyptic story. One is the people that are suffering, and the other is the rich people, the people in power. So she works with the rebellion in secret, falls in love with the, like, let's say the son of the president. And it's like a very Romeo and Juliet thing, because, you know, they want to be together, but they can't be together. But obviously in the end, after a fake death scene where everyone's like devastated, the love interest comes back, and then she realizes that he actually didn't die. He somehow survived thanks to the power of plot armor. They live happily ever after. Let's see. Oh god, my arranged marriage thing is suffering. And my horror story cryptid one is also suffering. Ooh. This is very dark wizard sort of vibe. Like I like the design. Definitely like the design. Very dark wizard jester sort of a thing. Like very I would say chaotic good, or chaotic neutral, actually. Like, they're not good, they're not bad. They're just having a fun time. Living their life, having a fun time. No one knows what their tragic backstory is. And they just appear out of thin air. And they seem to know everything. Like, they know everything that's happening. They know all your secrets. They have solutions to all your problems. But will they share those solutions? Fuck around and find out. There we go. No, this is like a fantasy one. There we go. Ooh. I just talked about how my millionaire one was suffering, and here comes the solution. This is definitely arranged marriage to the millionaire, and this guy is the millionaire. Like, this is a story with like a supernatural twist or something, and he's like probably like vampire, I want to say, because this is Wattpad. I would put him like probably as a dragon or a phoenix or something, but Wattpad's a vampire. And like, he's like the aristocrat, he's like very rich, everyone wants to be with him, all the ladies are trying to win his favor, but he never looks that way. He just doesn't. And then in the end he has like a political marriage, like for the sake of the family. But the person that he's married to, he doesn't care about them. He has stuff to take care of, and this is just a marriage, it's a marriage of need rather than a marriage of love. But then he starts noticing things about them, like, and obviously, in the beginning they don't get along. Every time they talk, it's very short and very like, ugh, why are you here, sort of a thing. But then they start get to know each other because of circumstances, and then there's probably gonna be like a rumor of this person, of him like cheating. Like, oh my god, did you hear the count was with so and so? Oh my god, do you think he's cheating on his on his partner? And then there's gonna be a dramatic scene where the partner leaves, going like, oh, if you don't, we should end this now, we both got what we wanted, and leaving without actually talking things out like a normal person. And then basically in the end they'll come together, don't worry. But it's an arranged marriage story, so there's gonna be a lot of drama, the kind of drama that makes you want to hit your head against the wall and go like, why can't you people talk? Just have a fucking conversation. Stop staring at each other and talk. We got our first millionaire, guys. I like this design. It's very cozy. It's so cute and cozy. Like, this is like a comfort VTuber sort of a thing. This is like, they are definitely the good girl, bad boy. That's the, I know I'm trying to do different things for everyone, but this is clearly a good girl, bad boy trope. There we go. It's a good girl, bad boy trope. But it feels bad to put them in the good girl, bad boy thing, because I don't want them to be bullied. But alas, to win a happy ending, you must be bullied. It's just the way of the Wattpad world. I wish this was my AO3 tier list. How I wish it was my AO3 tier list so I could say things, but we are family friendly today. This is definitely very like bad boy vibes. But do I want to just put them in a bad boy category and move on, or do I want to... Ooh, okay, I know. This is the Soul to One Direction category, and they are whichever group they're part of, they're the bad boy, like the visual of the group. Very good looking, is always dressed in like crop tops and shit for like performances, because and like when their story card comes out, their SSR is the one that people look forward to the most, has the most fan accounts, the most rabid fans, because obviously this is definitely sold to the 1D trope, but they are the one in the boy band. Oh, so pretty. You're so cute. I love the dress, I love the shoes, I love the wings. I'd say, what the fuck? It's 2 in the night. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was like the truck passing by and just blaring its horn. I would say this has like very good girl with big dreams. Yeah, good girl with big dreams. Like, she knows what she wants and she's working towards that dream, and no one's gonna get in her way. But then when she meets the love interest, they make her realize that this whole time she's living for her dream but not living for herself. She's never had any fun. She's never truly lived her life. So they go on adventures together, blah blah blah, until it comes out the boy, like the love interest, made a bet. But the love interest really likes her now. They want to be with her. But the bet gets in the way. The truth comes out and she's devastated, so she goes back to college prep. This is just me reciting the story of, what's that horrible One Direction book, After? Yeah, After, just without the very, very toxic parts of it. Because no one deserves that. I ain't gonna curse anybody with that. God, we have so many good girl, bad boys. What's happening? Okay. Ooh, this is a very unique design. It kind of reminds me of, you know, those artworks you'll find about like the true, like the Bible accurate forms of angels. Like, I love like the long ears has like a very elfish, like the long ears are very elfish, but then you have those smaller wings that also act like ears because they all have like little earrings on them. And then you have the other bat wings sort of, which are torn. It kind of reminds you of Carmilla from Fate. Just a more horror oriented Carmilla, I think. This is definitely going in the horror story cryptid thing, but then that's not a bad thing. That's definitely not a bad thing, because Wattpad, when it comes to all the story genres, has better horror stories than it does anything else. So that's definitely not a bad thing. What the hell just happened? Wait, oh my bad. Is that back? Yeah, it's back. Okay. Ooh, Rapture. Okay. Okay. Firstly, I love the whole pink kitty, celestial kitty thing going on. I love Rapture's designs. Rapture's adorable, such a sweetheart. But obviously, we're just judging the design right now. So I would say fantasy story. Possibly like, you know, like the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland. So that sort of a role. So like, she knows stuff. She'll play around with you, prank you, and, you know, tell you answers in a very, very cryptic way, so you just have to like scratch your head for a while and go like, oh my god, what does that mean? God, we're flying through these. But yeah, I would put this design in a very in a fantasy setting, definitely, and in a very playful role than a tragic one. There we go. God, I didn't think that the fantasy trope one would be the one winning, but it is somehow. It's surprising. I didn't expect that at all. This is definitely post-apocalyptic, like a new world where, you know, this is very like, there was an apocalypse, a virus, the world was destroyed, and when scientists came up with the cure, people started having like animal features or some shit like that. Does it make sense? No, but nothing on Wattpad does. So yes, this is very like futuristic world, and people are still rebuilding society. I like the design is kind of like a mix, because you have that sword, but I think isn't there a Pokeball on their pocket? It's interesting. It's definitely like a futuristic world, like a world that's still rebuilding. And obviously there are threats, maybe aliens even. Who knows? Oh, this is cute. Listen, if you give me an animal ear design, I'm just like done. I'm just like, you're adorable, take everything and go. This would be I'm getting ideas. Futuristic world, society is still rebuilding, and they play a very neutral role. They aren't with the bad guys, they aren't with the good guys. They just working to survive. And then they get a job, which they think that, oh yeah, easy enough, but then things go wrong. They get captured instead, and the person who captures them is the love interest. I know a lot of these stories have love interest, but this is Wattpad, so you're all gonna get love interest. That's just the rule. So yeah, they get captured by the love interest, and they're like, tell me your secrets, and this person's like, no, I won't, and like they become like enemies to lovers, forced to travel together until they develop feelings, and it's all downhill from there, because once you develop feelings for someone, you're screwed. Like, I'm sorry, but you're screwed. Okay, that's enemies to lover, futuristic edition. Ooh, this is like very elite high school sort of. It's like a very elite high school sort of a look, where, you know, you have those fancy uniforms with the sailor collars and everything. And obviously, since most elite school has rich kids going, they get to like personalize their uniform with like cute berets and stuff like that. Like, are like ribbons a part of the uniform? No, they're not, but hey, gotta look cute. So, and they're like, so in this elite school, they are probably like the sweetest person around, very sweet, very kind, very nice to everyone to a fault. But that's, you know, that's not how their peers are. The peers are very like snooty brats who look down on others. And obviously the love interest would be like probably a scholarship student who entered the school with like amazing grades, but since they don't have a lot of money, everyone looks down on them, except for her. She's sweet, she sees the good in everyone, she knows that the Oh my god, hold on. The scholarship student deserves all the love and praise. And then they start talking to each other, they get to know each other's trauma, and obviously the scholarship student has a lot of trauma. That's just how it goes. I need to remember to drink water between stories because I just keep going and I completely forget. There we go. Model, where art thou? Could I find it? I know it's here somewhere. There. I am blind. Ooh, good girl. The good girls are catching up. Okay. Probably gonna do like a few more and then I'm gonna end it for today. We can continue tomorrow. Ooh. This also has like the same, like, that elite school look. But she's probably like, you know, the model student's best friend. Who's like, wants her to be scared. Who's very like suspicious of the scholarship student. Like, she's not mean. She doesn't like hate, like look down on people, but she's also suspicious because she's very protective of her friend, because she knows that, like, you know, a lot of people will take advantage of the friend. And like I think she's the one, like, once the first story is out, you always, like, sometimes you have a sequel if the book is interesting enough, like gets popular enough, and she's like the main lead of the sequel. And she has, her love interest is probably the villain of the first story, who's probably like the, you know, the best friend's ex or something, and like he does horrible things, but you know, she's like, she can fix him. Obviously she can fix him. that's just her personality in the entire book. She can fix the bad boy. She can make him a better man. Character development? No. She can fix him. That's all the character development she gets. So this would be enemies to lovers.
Now have primary control of critical vehicle function.
Ooh, fluffy. Okay. Like, this is the style is so punk rock with the tattoos, the choker, the piercings. The hair looks so wavy too. This whole outfit is so punk rock. It's like something you'd find in like Hunger Games or something, like living in Capital, and they give tattoos to people or something like that. Definitely gonna put this in the post-apocalyptic trope, but yeah, and they're part of the rebellion against like the people in power, and definitely tattoo artist, but also maybe like a medic sort of a role. Yeah. Like a medic sort of role, like, you know, the heart of the group. Like, people come to, like, whenever someone is down, they always find them and give them a pep talk, like, you can do this, believe in yourself sort of pep talk. And I don't want to say this, but as Wattpad stories go, they're probably gonna be the one who dies and motivates the other characters to move, like, fight through when everything is down, which is sad, but it's just how it goes. Someone gotta die. I don't make the rules. I just feel it's fitting as. No. You know what's happening. So whenever there's a character who's like fun to be around, sweet, gentle, and makes everyone feel better, that character fucking dies. Okay. I see. This is very... Okay.
With Rio, the girlfriend won't let him.
What is happening? Hello, what the fuck? Why? I was listening to music. Why did that happen? Wait, is my autoplay on? Oh my god, I was like, what? Why can't I'm like, why can I hear myself talking? Oh, wonderful, thank you. This is such a scuffed stream. But yes, okay, I know where this goes. This guy, you know that arranged marriage to the millionaire trope? This guy is the millionaire's best friend, and he urges the millionaire to be good to his wife, like be kind to her. You don't know her circumstances. She seems like a nice person. It wouldn't hurt you to be nice to her. But the millionaire just pushes him off, like, please, I don't want to hear your shit. You don't know anything. And then he starts talking to the wife and is nice to her, gets to know her before the millionaire can, and realizes that maybe he's in love with her. Oh no, he's in love with his best friend's wife. And he, maybe at one time he sees her crying and she's just breaking down because of a fight she had with the millionaire, and he tells her, leave him, run away with me, I love you, we can be together. And the millionaire overhears this because he was just coming over to apologize, and they get into a fight, punches are thrown, and he tells his best friend to just leave, I don't want to see your face. But unfortunately, and he asks the wife, come with me, but she says no, she can't do that, she can't leave her husband. Oh, this sounds like something out of a dramatic soap serial or some shit. Yeah, so she can't leave her husband, and he leaves in the end. But then when real trouble kicks in, probably like the millionaire's wife gets kidnapped or something, he comes to the rescue, he helps his best friend. In the end, they patch things up. And in the first book, the one centered on the millionaire and his wife, he's the sweet guy, the nice one that everyone's like, he's the one that she should have been with. But then his book comes out, and for some reason his character takes his personality is completely changed into an asshole for some reason, because apparently that's what the audience wants. But in the end, he finds the love of his life as well. Okay. Arranged marriage to the millionaire. The millionaires are coming along. Definitely high school. Definitely a high school setting. I'd say not like other girls. And he's the nerdy best friend of the main lead. Very nice and gentle, knows facts that nobody really cares about, but he knows them because he finds them interesting, and there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, has always been in love with her, but can never tell her. That's just how things go. Sad. It's tragic that the best friends never get a love story. They should, but they don't. The best friend that gets sad life. Indeed. Ooh. Okay, this is very... This reminds me of God, I can't place my finger on it. What it was something vampire related. Not Twilight. This definitely reminds me of vampires, very paranormal. I love the aesthetic, like a goth vampire. Like the red eyes and the eyeshadow and obviously the blood. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna get so much hate for saying this. They are an otherkin goth who truly believes that they are a vampire, and thus they dress like this. Probably, when in high school, when the Twilight phase, when Twilight became popular, they really got into that phase. No, they were into vampires before Twilight came out, and when they saw everyone like liking vampires, they were like, I was here first. The ideal vampire is probably like Bram Stoker, like Count Dracula. Yeah, that's their ideal vampire. And they'll probably play Castlevania games, not because they like games, but just because they like Castlevania. Because Dracula, duh. And like when everyone starts squealing about Twilight, they just roll their eyes and just go like, oh my god, the vampires in Twilight aren't even actual vampires. Very not like other girls. I'm gonna get my ass kicked on Twitter, aren't I? Okay, let's see the next one. Oh, this is so cute. It's like a pop girl. They are definitely an idol. Or like an idol in the making. I'm gonna put them for Soul to One Direction, but instead like they are the band member, and obviously they're like a rising star, and the person that they get tied up with is probably like the manager or something. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would put them somewhere else, but they look like a pop artist. Like they are on stage singing some rendition of The World Is Mine by Hatsune Miku, and everyone loves them. Gosh, we have so many band members and only one person being sold to One Direction. The stars, thou art cruel. Ooh. Okay, this is very fantasy assassin vibes. Like in a fantasy setting, they are definitely chaotic evil. Yeah, definitely an assassin. And probably like an assassin that's feared by everyone. Like everyone is like, you know, they whisper about that code name and go like, oh my god, did you know so and so killed another person? Oh god, whatever will, you know, I'm so scared. What if they do, like, what if they hurt us next? Because they aren't out there killing bad guys. They kill for the money. It's very, it's like very like Killing Eve. I've only seen a few episodes of that, so please don't like come after me, but it's very Killing Eve because like they are the villain and they probably like their love interest would probably be the hero, so it's definitely enemies to lovers. But whether they have a good end or not, actually, you know what, we give them an ending where like both of them fall off a cliff and everyone's like, oh, they're dead, but they're actually not. They survived and they're like, you know, living a peaceful life somewhere far away where nobody knows their name. Like this is the kind of story with a lot of sexual tension. Okay, let's see. Where is it? There we go. And yes, that cliff thing comes from Hannibal. God, I can never get over that ending. Why? The character definitely is like post-apocalyptic, but they're like one of the nice guys. Like they work with the government because they think that they can help better people's lives, and they probably work like as a doctor or a nurse. Just want to help people. There's nothing wrong with that. But then something happens that disillusions them, and they see that the people they're working for aren't actually good people. It's all coming together. So they run away, but they make a plan to help the people under their care escape. And they all run away, and now they must traverse through the dark and cold world and look for their new safe haven. I don't know if you guys have seen this show. It recently came out on Netflix. Actually, don't watch it if you haven't. It's not very good. It's called Vampire in the Garden. Kind of reminds me of that. There it is. How much more do I have left? Oh, I have many more to go through. Okay then. Ooh. Very fluffy, very cute. I don't know why, but this design reminds me of Percy Jackson for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. Maybe it's like the sweatshirt that's throwing me off. But yeah, this reminds me of Percy Jackson so much, like someone from Camp Half-Blood. And if it's Percy Jackson, it definitely goes in the fantasy. Percy Jackson's not that heavy when it comes to romance. So, I mean, they're probably like the son of some minor god plus a wood nymph or something, or satyr. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. And yeah, and there's someone who definitely likes, like, you know, pranks and stuff. And you're just like, come on, man, can you not do that? And they're just like, They've been grounded multiple times, but will they prank another person? Yes, they will. Ooh. Oh god, they look so... Okay, listen. They look like someone who belongs with Miku and gang. Like, they are out there singing like these amazing songs, like Just Be Friends. Hell yeah, answer, Just Be Friends. Last night, good night. I listened to way too much Vocaloid. But yes, they look like a Vocaloid character, which isn't a bad thing. I love Vocaloid. Everyone loves Vocaloid, so it's definitely not a bad thing. They look like what if in the future you have AI idols, and they are one of those idols, but they were never and while they were programmed to sing with perfection and dance and like so many other things, they were never programmed to love until they meet someone. The two of them get along, and that person teaches them what it means to be human and to have emotions. Yeah, they're definitely a Vocaloid character. You can't change my mind on that. Where is there? Oh no, wait. She's definitely not like other girls because she's an AI. Okay, I love this design so much. New Vocaloid song is coming out. Gosh, I love this design so much. It reminds me a lot of Triple X Holic, like Yuko, the time and space witch from Triple X Holic. Like, she owns a shop. Like, they own a shop, and like that shop only appears to people who are in need. Like, they have a wish that they desperately want. They have a wish, right? And they desperately want it to come true. And the shop only appears to those people. And once you enter the shop, you can ask for that wish, and it'll be granted, but for a price. And this person secretly is working for the betterment of the world and like trying to get all the pieces together in one place. They know what the future is, and they're the only one, and they know exactly who can save the world. And because I like the design so much, I'm not gonna kill them off in the end. No, they can live. Please just fake your death like Merlin and go into retirement. Oh god. It's like I am writing Wattpad stories and all these characters are just falling into place. Like they just keep appearing one after the other and I'm just like, listen. It's not a bad thing though. They are definitely part of that same story as the one I was telling before. And they're the main character. No. They're not the main character. They are the underdog that everyone loves so much. Because the main character is supposed to have like very distinct hair, probably like pink or orange, very in your face. So yeah, they're the cool, stylish character that everyone loves, who appears when the main group is in a pinch and saves the day. They don't talk much, but when they do, it's always like, you know, they always have the answer and everyone's like, whoa, didn't see that coming. But obviously they have like a tragic past and they're looking for someone, like, you know, someone possibly from their family. I want to be reunited with them, like, you know, my family is out there and I'm trying to find them. And at the beginning they're all like, if to save my family I have to sacrifice this group, I'll do it. But when the time to do so actually comes, they've come to love the group so much that they just can't do it. But then the group rallies together and tells them that, hey, we are your family now and we'll help you. And they're like, oh, I never knew what it was like to have friends. Where is the... Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna like maybe I shall do... Wait, I'm just scrolling through and see. I'm gonna do maybe one more and yeah, one more for today and then we continue it tomorrow because there's like so many of these. I have more than 100 of them. So yeah. Oof. This is definitely the main character of the dystopian story I was talking about. Yeah, she's okay, they're not the main character because that was the other one. They're the main character's best friend, like the quirky best friend, and they probably work with like weapons, creating weapons. Obviously they're not allowed to make weapons because, you know, the people in power won't let that happen, but so they do it in secrets, and they're very intelligent. They know everything. They're very like, they can easily come up with solutions to problems, can think on their feet, and the main character can only go so far because of them. I really like, God, I like this design lore. I especially like this hearts. I don't know, I just really like eyes with like hearts or something in them. So yeah, they're the one who helps the main character get as far as they do. And in the end, you know, when they finally win and overthrow the corrupt people, they would probably be the one like helping everybody else settle down into this new life or something. I'm gonna kill them off though because usually in these stories there's only like one person who dies. So where is it? Where is the character PNG? Got that. There we go. Yeah, okay, for today I think this is it. We'll do more tomorrow. I'm like come up with like multiple stories and I'm tired now. There's so much work I can do. Whew, okay. Gosh, it has been so long since I last streamed. I was actually supposed to come out with this list last month and I couldn't because there was like so much going on. But I just hope like the people who were so kind enough to share their models with me, I hope they don't like get offended or anything, because this is all just for fun, nothing serious. You guys have like some really amazing models. that sick. I mean, it was fun, but coming up with so many stories at once is like, it's tiring. It's a bit tiring. But I had fun though. Like, we came up with some good shit. Some very, very good shit. I'd say that if I wanted to, I could have a career as a Wattpad writer. I don't wanna though. I don't think I can get past synopsis for things like I can recite like a outline for a story, but sit down and write it, no thank you, can't do that. That ain't me. Okay, my brain cells are dead, so I'm going to end the stream now. I want to sit and talk, but I'm so tired after I've had an exhausting day. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I will continue. I have quite a few more models to go through, so I'll continue with the tier list another time. And yeah, bye guys, good night, see you next time.